Hello guys, Melky here. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'm going to read and comment on YouTube community guidelines. I have made some previous videos as well. It's available in the playlist. And guys, please consider this as an amateur video. Please don't use it on your high stakes purposes or even believing in it 100%. Please take it with a grain of salt and also consult with your professional legal advisor or your lawyer for this, because I'm not giving any professional assurance, and nor do I guarantee that there will be no mistakes in this video. I'm probably going to make mistakes because I'm attenuating to get to the truth, or to get to what's high quality. Okay guys, let's start. uh, I still have something to say about nudity and sexual content policies, guys. um, I think the right word for it is actually quotas, right? You like, there are some contents that are not yet banned but being put in a quota. So they have a feature where videos could be dim because you want only some amounts of it to be an element of overall videos in your site, right? So you can, if some new videos with the same categories have reached certain amount of likes or views, then that video could replace the quota of the older videos with similar amounts of likes and views. And that older video probably not outright deleted, but it's just dim or something like that. I think that could be the policy, like, and you can really say it that these types of video is going to be put on a quota in YouTube. But that is just my my that is just my suggestion. Okay, next, thumbnail policy. I could be overlooking some details. Thumbnails and other images that violate our community guidelines aren't allowed on YouTube. Images include banners, avatars, community posts, and any other YouTube feature that has images. If you find thumbnails or other images that violate this policy, report them. If you find a few videos or comments that you want to report, you can report the channel. What this policy means to you: don't post a thumbnail or other image on YouTube if it shows pornographic imagery, sexual acts, the use of sex toys, fetishes, or other sexually gratifying imagery, nudity including genitals, imagery that depicts unwanted sexualization, violent imagery that intends to shock or disgust, graphic or disturbing imagery with blood or gore, vulgar or lewd language, a thumbnail that misleads viewers to think they're about to view something that is not in the video. The above list isn't complete. Okay, so even just a thumbnail of the video, not necessarily the content of the video, could be subject to community guideline strikes. Next, age-restricted thumbnail and thumbnail removal. Sometimes a thumbnail may not be appropriate for all audiences, but it doesn't violate our community guidelines. When that happens, we may age-restrict the video or we may remove the thumbnail, but we don't issue a strike on your channel. If we remove a thumbnail, we let you know and you can upload another thumbnail. Here's what we consider when we remove or age-restrict these kinds of thumbnails: whether breasts, buttocks, or genitals are the focal point of the thumbnail, whether the subject is depicted in a pose or clothing that is intended to sexually arouse the viewer, whether violent or gory imagery is the focal point of the thumbnail, whether written text is intended to be vulgar or shock or disgust viewers, where the title, description, text, or other data indicate an intent to shock or disgust viewers. Next, what happens when thumbnails violate our policies? If your thumbnails contains pornography, we may terminate your channel. If your thumbnails violates other policies, we remove the thumbnail and may issue a strike against your account. If it is the first time you've posted content that violates our community guidelines, you get a warning with no penalty to your channel. But if it's not the first time, we issue a strike against your channel. If you get 3 strikes in 90 days, or your channel is dedicated to violative content, your channel will be terminated. Learn more about our strike system. We may terminate your channel or account for repeated violations of the community guidelines or terms of service. We may also terminate your channel or account after a single case of severe abuse or when the channel is dedicated to a policy violation. You can learn more about channel or account terminations here. Was this helpful? Yes. Let's see this one for a bit, whether it still included in the community guidelines. Okay, so probably we will get into that later. Next, it's going to be about child safety policy, but let's do it in a different video. Thank you guys. Goodbye.